Yeah, when you go to GPO and you see that blue neon cyan fruit with orange, three orange leaf. Yeah, that's glowing and moving. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about. That fruit you all know, and I know you know. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. And just a disclaimer that I'm just going to. Everything I say is my opinion and out of my experiences and other YouTubers' videos. So let's move on to it. And
Please get me more subs, please.
but yeah, moving on. Tori is bad because it lacks move, and every single user that moves Tori is freaking cheap. Come on. Like, I know the devs didn't intend this or anything, but like, if they didn't see this coming, when they're the ones that made the Tori moveset, I don't know what's going on. I cannot. My brain is going to malfunction or something. Yeah, honestly, the YouTubers that say Tori came too early in this game is actually very, very true. It should have come in like update 5 or something. Where I'm like the earliest it should have been is like next update or anything because it's like so cheap, you know, when people can do enough damage against it. Maybe that's when it should have been coming. And all the Tori users, when I go to the arena, all they would do is M1 5 times, transform half or full, use the burst, transform back. If they have Rokushiki, they're just gonna Soru, then just M1 again, Impale, bam, you're done. You're done for. That's like so like stupid and idiotic, and like most of the Tori users, I actually know almost all of them. All of them, from my memory, they have Trident, so even worse. Now it's even harder for you to even do something. All like look, hearing from all the Tori users, this is what they would do. They would some of them have it only up to full transformation, which searching it up. Yeah. So the math point you need to get a minimum 120 mastery on the Tori, but the full Phoenix form costs 80 mastery. So all they would do is put up to 80 mastery, then just like yeah, pretty much just put the rest of the point in like strength, no not strength, sword, stamina and health, and that would make them even more OP because like other fruits like Pika, you have to put like 95 mastery or even more to like um be a good combo extender. I mean it's pretty good with just 95 or even just 60 with the life flight, but like come on, who does that these days when you're like level 325? So I'm going to before I move on, I'm just going to be talking about the Tori moves. The first one is the Talon. You don't know what Talon is, like the black leg, but then Diablo jumbles that leg with fire, and that's literally what it is. I literally draw it for you. But yeah, so that's what the Talon is. It's very easy to draw, and you can imagine it very easily. So moving on, the second one is the hybrid transformation. I'm gonna be talking about the transformations by the way a lot in this video. So yeah, the third one is the healing flames, and the fourth one is being the burst. It's like the three triple ball fire whatever thing burst. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So yeah, that thing. The fifth one is just the full transformation, and the last one is Starburst Scream, which is the ult, and sadly the one and only block breaker in this moveset. Yeah. Yeah. So talents. I won't consider it transformation because like you know it's just like transformation. I know it does the attack with the sword damage scaling, but like transformation definitely. Yeah. So flaws about the moves. Talon literally has no range. It's literally 10 spells. But then without the heal and with burn damage, that will not affect the Logia users because Logia users have like 20 base, 20 maximum dodges, which allow them to not get burned or anything. So yeah, and then it heals super fast once it starts healing. So that's that. What is it? The burst thing is the triple fireball burst thing from the Phoenix. It's only usable when you have the hybrid or the full form, and it's blockable, and it's freaking no burn damage because I said before, Rajas equals no burn, easy. You understand what I'm talking about. So then, what can you do? So yeah, blockable burst, which is very not promising, and the only block break move, according to my searches on Wikipedia, says that it is the just on the moveset, it's only the Starburst Scream, which is the ult. So it's not going to help you at all in arena. And if you only main on Tori and you miss the ult, say goodbye to your ult, your main damage, and your block breaker. Say goodbye to your block breaker. But yeah, that's very rarely found because most of the Tori users, as you know, are just like spamming so much with the trident. Oh my god, I'm just getting PTSD remembering me fighting them. Oh my god. Obviously, on the background, I haven't really met any Tori users, luckily, because Tori is actually very rare. It's like rarer than Logia, which thank God, because if there's like millions of people using Tori, I'm gonna be dead by now. I've quit GPO by now. If like more than 10 people use Tori in one server, like yeah, I think you can like relate to me on that. So yeah, the trident, you're just gonna use trident, and oh, just so you know, just because they close combat with trident doesn't mean that you can win them by running, because the heal over there for them is too OP. All you're just doing is just giving them even more time to heal fast, and it's just very weird. Okay, runner, when you run against Tori, you just expect you to die, you're just dead. And yeah, so that's pretty much sums up the problems of Tori, because pretty much all the moveset is flawed, and let's talk about how to fix it. So, as I said, the move has 3 transformation, or 2, depending on what you count. The talons, the hybrid, and the full. That's what it is. I've already explained them earlier, so go back if you can't remember it. And, how do I fix it? Well, it's easy. What you can do is, like, combine it with one key. Like, it's so easy. Like, you know how you have Goro and you have a golden staff, then it does a lightning effect thing, and it also gives you, if you have Goro only for Goro users, if you press X, you can change it to the Goro Trident, which is actually pretty cool. I've never actually had it before, but I want to try it one day. But like, yeah, moving on. You know that they actually do transform, and if they have like scriptures that are good enough to make it happen, then in my opinion they should do something that like kind of similar thing with the Tori, where if I record the talents as of right now, if you press R, it becomes a hybrid. You become a hybrid form. But then if you press the R again, then it's going to make you a Phoenix form. I mean, if you want to add talents, it's just gonna be like press E once, then it becomes talents. Then press C again, it becomes hybrid. Then press E again, full transform. But then like, because like if you think of this, if you simulate this, the players with Tori have gap between cooldowns. You know, like how many cooldowns? I actually don't know. I've never really tried Tori. I've like never really seen a full video and like measured the cooldowns. But like I'm pretty sure it's like not that short. So I'm just gonna regard the talents in this case. So it makes the fruit too weak if you like include talent as one transformation. So just press R once, cooldown, and then press R again, which then it becomes from first R becomes hybrid and second R becomes full, and that's pretty much how you can fix the flight problem. I think like it's like the complaint that oh, VTuber can just fly and just like have 2 flights, so if one flight doesn't work, then they can use another flight. You know, those kind of problems. So, of course, while you're using the flight, the cooldown isn't going down, obviously. It's literally like, should be same as Marrow flight, and Zushi flight is like, don't count the cooldown until they cancel the flight or use a second flight. So, pretty much if they're trying to get rid of the flight, they are forced to go to the full flight. And yeah, that's like pretty much the point of this. So, like, if they're trying to be so cool with like the flights and all, like if they're trying to be like so cheap, just eliminate the factors that's going to make them play cheap by forcing people to play with flight. I mean, this is my opinion, so yeah. So then after that, you just press R again after the cooldown, then you become a human form, which I'm pretty sure everyone's going to complain about this, especially with Tori users, and I can see them raging if I say this, like while I say this, but like yeah. Anyone also like if you're low health, like you know the blinking red thing, like you're very low and you're like is it like 1/5 of your health or like 1/6? whatever. So if you're low, you know how you slow down. During that stage, you shouldn't be able to transform at all. I mean, this kind of like, I have to say this applies the same with Mera and Sushi, but like at least it shouldn't be able to turn people into full Phoenix in my opinion. But like half Phoenix maybe, full Phoenix definitely not. But like it should probably just be disabled because it has a heal move if you think about it. So like heal move you can just use while you're low health, but like you shouldn't be able to why? Like in my opinion, maybe half flight, like hybrid flight, but like fire burst, everything can just stay the same, but like flight definitely should be disabled. For the most part, unless they're gonna like do something about it. But like you know what I'm talking about. You know block spooks made it so that you can't like transform when you're low health. But yeah, you should probably do that too. Like, oh, you worked for a top, not a top, what the heck, block spooks before, so why don't you just kind of like adopt their game mechanics a bit. And this also applies to the movesets as well. Like the heal move, I don't know if it only is available with just hybrid or not, because I haven't really seen them do it. But like honestly, just heal aside, the thing, the burst, the triple fire burst thing, that should be able to be used when you're not Phoenix, like Phoenix form at all. So in block spooks, what they would do is that you have a temporary wing during the activation of the ability to shoot out the burst, and as I said, for you wasn't that for block spooks, so you can just adopt these mechanics, game mechanics, and these are going to make people way more happy, I think. At least I think that way. And flame burn damage can stay the same, but like, that's what I'm saying. And like it isn't completely different. It isn't completely the same as block fruit, so it's like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like you don't have to feel so bad about copying block fruit or anything. I'm just saying like it's just a game mechanic. Maybe you can like adopt them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the healing flames, I guess you can stay the same, but like in human form, heal the least amount while like draining a lot of stamina, obviously, and more as it goes on hybrid form, and on full form most healing all of them. But because healing is too OP right now, because why am I keep on saying because healing is very OP right now. So honestly, I think you should scale off the amount of health that you can heal the max. Like the max heal you can heal with one flames of rejuvenation, and you can't heal more until the next flames of rejuvenation. You know what I'm talking about? So given an example, if you have 120 points that you put on Tori, then you can probably be able to heal 120 health at maximum because you put 120 points. You get what I'm going here? Like it should scale off, but it shouldn't be like 300 health because like normal player have like 800, 900 health, and even if with 900, that's 1/3 of the health bar. That's just easily just healing, and I don't think that's very fair to other people. The Santa belt, I believe, heals about 60, and I don't know if it scales off with the sword or anything, but like kind of like that. It shouldn't be healing like maximum to like their full health, So each point they put in flames of rejuvenation. On Tori fruit, each 1 point equals 1 health. Like stamina drain, you can just choose. Maybe you can just like make it better so you waste less stamina, but like at least you should put 120 health points if there's 120 points on Tori fruit, and obviously nerf the cooldown so it's longer and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say for the heal. Like, and you should obviously be able to heal without the transformation. I'm not sure if that's already inside the game mechanic, but that's like, yeah, the only difference between the transformation and the non-transformation is just the healing speed, pretty much. So you shouldn't like complain about those though. Like those are like very least factors that's going to annoy you in the first place. So and if possible, just for the better of the user, you should be able to walk or run while healing. I don't know if they already put this mechanic in. I'm pretty sure they did. I've not really seen anyone before that do this because most of the people who heal is just like full or hybrid form. They just heal because they heal obviously more on that form. So yeah. So if I put the two fights in one key, then you have one move slot that's empty, which I think you should put Phoenix Kick from the Marco when Marco hits the Kizaru Unmiral, the Light Unmiral, and yeah, like I think you should actually add that move. Obviously have a temporary wings, just like I said about with Phoenix Burst, and just like about the same spawn time as Flash Smash, Ice Sword, or like a Light Lunge thingy. You turn your arms into wings and just set up your pose, and when you release the pose, just like Light Lunge, Ice Sword, Flash Smash, teleport to wherever your destination is, or like maybe about the speed of Soaru, not like teleport, you know, because you're pretty much flying over there. So very quickly fly, and like full speed fly, and you can just like, you know, make it so that it kicks, just like what is it called, ult or Rokushigi or the Black Light Diablo Jumbo, but then with obviously less damage, but maybe a bit of, you know, burn damage. But that's just varying because it's not like a fire move, it's just like a kick move. I don't know if they're going to cover the leg with a fire so it doesn't burn damage, but I mean, I doubt they're gonna even do this anyway, so yeah, so just while you do the wings, maybe you can heal some HP, I guess, but then like, yeah, then you just fly or teleport to the person, or like to the destination and kick fastly, and that's pretty much it. Like, you know, the block shoots kick, if you ever saw it, like, yeah, just search on YouTube, it's just like, yeah, you can just do it, and the damage varies between the transformation as it should be, like, you know, human form, temporary wings, lead damage, full form doing the most. And yeah, actually, no, yeah, I thought about this, but if this move actually gets added, it should be a block breaker, obviously, because like, yeah, it should, because Tori is one of the only fruit with just one blocker, and that's not really that good. So yeah, so pretty much wraps up how you can, the bad things of Tori and how you can fix it. Like, I don't hold any power in this community, so like, I don't know how to script, so like, don't be like, hey, if it's that easy to say, why don't you actually put it to action and actually just code? Like, yeah, I actually don't know how to script or anything. I'm just saying this is my opinion on Tori and how it should be fixed. Thank you for watching.
Sub, please.
And I will do a Meryl giveaway very soon, very soon. So stay tuned for that. And I'll just, when I'm doing it, I'll just create a video and I'll just make an announcement how to join. Yeah, thank you. Bye.